Austin Gomber, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Max Muncy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 6-10.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and the RBI count at 35. 0-1, here's the pitch. Betts is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
We're just underway here in Denver. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball 1, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
The pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second. The
With
first
that,
baseman,
here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
C.J. Cron is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 11 home runs, and 33 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. And now the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ready on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, still no score. Now into the box, Justin Turner, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A windup and the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 10 home runs, and 32 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Comes in with an average of 265, 4 home runs, and 22 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
At 7, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 8th, the center fielder.
Stepping in next, A.J. Pollock. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. McMahon gathers it in. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate now, Trevor Bauer, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
He's set. The 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dom Nunez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts to the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. Lays off 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts giving chase. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here comes the 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Austin Gomber.
So now here is Austin Gomber looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. Next up is Max Muncy, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Mookie Betts is on deck. The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. One down with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two out, nobody on. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Blackmon going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Taylor at third with 2 away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here comes the 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. And that retires the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 11 home runs, and 33 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 1.
Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollock. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next, it'll be Dom Nunez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here it comes.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Blackmon is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Hit to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. Hey now. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Tapia, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. One run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Popped up. Fuentes moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Haller.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. Ulysses Chassin trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trevor Bauer will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Chassin comes set. Here's the delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Josh Fuentes. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Now to the plate, here is Ryan McMahon. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Ulysses Chassin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it's still 3-1.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So now into the box is Mookie Betts. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
2 down, no one on base. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Chassin's ready. First pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trevor Story. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1 home.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Throw.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
On the move is Pollock. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 1.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Rockies lead this one 3-1. Now it'll be Justin Turner. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And now in the box, Will Smith. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Down the right field line. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Seager is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second
Ben
baseman.
Bowden comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Gavin Lux will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Nunez is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
At the plate now, Trevor Bauer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now a 4-3 Dodger lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
The left fielder, Raimel.
Here's the first pitch.
Tapia.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Charlie Blackman.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
David Price takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. So now to the plate, Dom Nunez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's Price now on 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Blackman leads off second with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The third baseman, number 8, John Fuentes.
Into the box, Josh Fuentes. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
The 1-1 from Price.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. A man at third with one away. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The set and the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Max Muncy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Up next, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. This game's all tied at 4. Dennis Santana will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Here's Chris Owings now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Crone.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. And the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Working for the punch out and the offering down the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3. One left for Colorado. Score remains tied at 4. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Up next is Dodgers. The catcher, Will.
In now, Will Smith, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Now at the plate is Corey Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tapia's in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here's the 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's out in front now, 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Zach McKinstry is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Raimel Tapia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Raimel Tapia.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he fouls this one off. Three and one to the Rockies left fielder.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 delivery. Still 1-2. Tapia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Jonathan Daza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A runner on first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Number 24.
Blake Trinan enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. And now, Ryan McMahon. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. The 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Dodger bullpen does its job. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 4. Jordan Sheffield enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Zach McKinstry, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
That's in. Ball 2.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Muncy is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
The 2-0.
Ball at inside.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the next to bat will be Mookie Betts. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Muncy leads off first with one away. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you'd see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 is taken high above the zone.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out with the man at first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Tyler Kinley takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Corey Seager will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Matt Beatty is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The average coming in at 266, 4 home runs and 29 driven in. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Zach McKinstry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 4. Victor Gonzalez, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Owings.
Red. Owings.
Here it comes.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off
2
for a
balls, 1
ball.
strike, the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Muncy is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Three-two pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball one. It was a base hit last time up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Garrett Hampson.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-1. Last strike now for Colorado. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
10-4, the final in this game. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dennis Santana claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.